Identity is the crisis, can't you see? When you look in the mirror, do you see yourself? Do you see yourself on the TV screen? Do you see yourself in the magazine? When you see yourself, does it make you scream? When you look in the mirror, do you smash it quick? Do you take the glass and slash your wrists? Did you do it for fame? Did you do it in a fit?
I chose the name Poly Styrene because it's a lightweight disposable product.
Yeah, it sounded alright because I thought it was a send-out of being a pop star. It's like a little figure, not me, being polystyrene. Just plastic, disposable. That's what pop star sort of meant to me, and so therefore I thought I might as well send it up.
In the last half-century, science has devised an entirely new family of materials, plastics.
At one stage, I was much more absorbed by being polystyrene and playing that role because I liked the character and I thought it was fun, but now I'm not into it, that's all. I'm much more like just Marion Elliott.
Sunlight lemon liquid for that bright and happy sparkle.
Hello. Now I'm testing the Electrolux Automatic 345. It does what no other.
My mind is like a plastic bag that corresponds to all those ads. It sucks up all the rubbish that is fed in through by ear. I eat Kleenex for breakfast and use soft hygienic Weetabix to dry my tears.
Whatever you're buying for your home, look in Yellow Pages first. You'll find what you're looking for so much quicker.
I got my name from the Yellow Pages.
Can that be limper? Can we try it just a bit more?
I'm a poser and I don't care. I like to make people stare.
And just again here.
When I was about 5 or 6, I used to have a big trunk and all the clothes in there used to come from jumble sales and I used to play dressing up.
Good.
And used to make up about my powder paints.
Where's the happiness in your life gone? That's good, that's good. Right. That I like. Good. Now you've got that naughty look, you see. See, that's what I was after. Now, if you could stop and stamp and turn and face me.
I am a poser and I don't care. I like to make people stare. My facade is just a fake. Shock, horror, no escape. hear myself. I can a bit now, but I couldn't then. Yeah. Can you turn the track down a bit, please, with my headphones? Not everything all down. Yeah, it's just all too loud. These are germ-free adolescent. Cleanliness is our obsession. Cleans her teeth 10 times a day. Scrub away, scrub away, scrub away. Yes, I wanted to have a total obsession about synthetic things in the modern world. And so therefore I dressed to, you know, fit. It went with the name and the songs and everything. I just wanted it to be interrelating. Clothes are never really you. That's why people wear them, because you can just create an image with clothes. They're just part of a facade, which is good fun to play with sometimes.
It's got holes all over it. Oh, come on, honey. I mean, you know, this is Hollywood. Put that on charm. I mean, even I might too.
Yeah, you should try.
No, no, it's your movie, hon. This is your life.
There are certain times when you think, oh, you just want to hide, you know, you just don't want people to start looking at you or see you or anything like that. You just want to be on your own. I mean, it isn't normal for people to be surrounded with people telling them that they're great. That isn't a normal situation. Most people do not get that. It isn't normal to be up on stage and people jumping all over you and ripping your clothes off. That isn't a normal thing for anybody to take. And then you get people coming backstage as well, and then you get people coming to your house, and then you get people trying to break in, and then you just get people surrounding you all the time, and you just are never on your own, and that's just not normal. So therefore you just say, go away, I don't want to see anybody. And because they expect you, they think you're a performer and you're supposed to be this sort of thing that does all these, you know, entertains everybody, they think that that's, then you must be having a nervous breakdown because you don't want to see anybody. But you're not, you're just being perfectly normal. Just saying, you know, I want to be by myself. My mind is like a switchboard with crossed and tangled lines, contented with confusion that is plugged into my head. I don't know what's going on. It's the operator's job, not mine, I said.
She wants to be a woman, wants to be a man. She wants to be a woman, wants to be a. She wants to be a woman, wants to be a man. She wants to be a woman, wants to be a man. She wants to join the hermaphrodite clan.
Yeah, okay, we're going straight into E. E, yes. Just like the beginning. Just like the beginning.
I just started writing when I was about 12. I suppose they were kind of thoughts and just clearing out my thoughts.
Just like the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning we start in A.
And I started in E, but we're in different keys.
You are.
So, like, from that F then, you want to go into the E, straight away.
Yeah.
That's E or A, right?
Yeah, right. E, that's what I was doing, right? And then I changed some, I mean, there wasn't a... Let's do it again.
Basically, I just find one word and then I write the rest around the word. And identity is just, well, it's like everything. You don't think it's about you at the time, but then it could be about you.
I've got them, they're really great. Hang on, let me show you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, far
really
out.
nice.
I mean, I like writing because I can write by myself. I can just go away and write, just alone. And then the rest is a series of compromises with other people.
Right. How do you like it? This guy. Pictures and acting. Really great.
At 15. And then I went and got a job buying clothes for the shops, but I was just sort of learning, a junior. Then I left home and then I just went hitching all the way around England. I just felt that I wanted to do something else and I didn't know what I wanted to do exactly. And so I just thought I'd just go away and just think about things by myself. Then I thought I wanted to be in a band. So I just decided to get a band together. I just put an advert in Melody Maker. That's little young punks wanting to stick it together. And then that's just how it started.
Stuck in a van. It's a jam like this all the way to Birmingham. We're going to Liverpool. Oh, all right. Right.
Is Electro Spex and a version of the song which is on the B side of the current single. It's called Age.
Well, I don't really want to go on touring forever, and I would never be doing anything like this when I was old. There's like lots of other things I'd like to do, like writing and things like that.
Age, she's so afraid. Age, she's not the rage. Age, she's so afraid. Age, she's not the rage. She never seems to realize. Telling lonely to never die. Shivering in silhouette. Turns for the big red.
Actually have to go out on the road. I don't particularly enjoy that, especially when you just go up to, you travel all that way, all those miles to go to some really small little club and only about 100 people sort of are there, which is okay, you know, if you really enjoy it, but once you've done it a few times, it's just boring.
I think you can take a shortcut here.
Oh, you can't go down there.
Ask the taxi driver.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Liverpool Street, that's what it's called. Or London Street or something like that. I know it begins with an L.
Excuse me, do you know where Eric is?
Well, we don't know where we are, that's the point. Lost in Liverpool.
Do we know where the hotel is?
The station is over there.
It's that way, or just down there? I saw these
The left.
Are these the lights you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks... This one here, look, you see where it says, yeah, right here.
Come on, Steve, sort it out.
You come down the hill, and it's down here on the left or on the right. What?
The dog's running out.
It's gonna get run over.
Where is it? Is it over there?
No, it's
Where's
Just here.
All right, all
Well
right.
then,
We can get out more.
One of these dingy doors.
What's all this then? They're expecting a riot.
Where's Steve?
This is great. Steve, we better go and take Polly to the hotel. Hello, monitor check. 1, 2. It's Elliot and Stuart. Okay, thanks.
Where is it?
It's just through the far door there.
It's the police. Susie Metal.
Yeah, hang on a minute, lads, while I get a few more.
Looking important.
Hold on, stop.
Properties of the polys like polyethylene, polyester, or polyvinyl chloride puts the hive in hi-fi.
What's this, Tomorrow's World or something?
I don't know what program it is. Just turned it on.
Oh, one of those. You seen those shops in town where they've got all those fancy telephones?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that shop.
There's one amazing one I want. It's a great big, it's got all the working for the telephone inside a huge glass dome. You sort of plunge your hand in and put out the receiver, and when you dial, you can see all the bits inside going through.
He now wants us on as 11. So I said he'd have to wait.
I'm like an actress, so that's something else. On stage I'm one thing and off stage I'm something else. But most people are not. They just perform all the time. I just consider myself as a person first, and anything else, what anybody else might call you, well, they're just names really, aren't they? Just given to trends and people and things like that. It's dark and eerie and it's really late. Come on kids, don't hesitate. We're going down to the underground. The subterrane is a bottomless pit. The vinyl vultures are after it. Molten lava, sulfur vapours smoulder on to obliterate us. If you got the urge, come on, let's emerge. When you get an audience going hysterical or screaming or things like that, then that's not a sort of a normal thing to do. It's like an exaggerated peak period and a series of places in a sort of a certain period of time, and you just go from one lot of hysterical people to the next lot of hysterical people to the next lot of hysterical people to the next lot of hysterical people, which is just, you know, just too much.
These mice are taking part in an experiment that promises to be one of the most explosive issues of the future. For the last 4 years, Professor John Maynard Smith has been working on a technique that could dramatically extend the lives not only of mice, but men. Back in 1994, the eggs...
I mean, they can deliberately upgrade the intelligence of animals now if they want. They could genetically sort of engineer people for certain jobs.
The eggs were fertilised, they were put back in their mother, and these mice were born.
In the wrong hands and used the wrong way, I mean, it's terrible. I mean, I find that quite frightening, that actually we won't have much control.
The question now is, should we do it with human beings? We can't do it, as I say, for adults. There's nothing we can do for you or me. But should we do it with an egg? Should we do it for an unborn human being?
It's so very tempting. Will biologists resist? When he becomes the creator, will he let us exist? Genetic engineering could create the perfect race, could create an unknown life force that could us exterminate. When you feel that you're not an individual, then it seems more important. Maybe you're just one person in a great big organisation, and you just think, how boring. Then you think, oh, wouldn't it be great to be, you know, an individual, but people recognise you. Then you think, oh, God, why can't I be just, you know, walking along like everybody else? Nobody stops them. They can just get on with what they're doing and nobody says anything.
Blue one's probably the next one round, actually. Yeah. Yes. 1-3-6 and 1-3-4. Is that going to be all right?
Yeah, I think so. It's fine.
We'll be rehearsing with you very shortly now if you'd like to go into the studio and just wait around a bit, OK? Thanks.
Mike, can you just have a word with her and ask her if she will go through the next numbers as she's going to do it on the show tonight? She's going to talk now, I believe.
No, I'm not going to do any chatting between this one.
She's not been very chat tonight.
Well, someone was lying.
Well, never mind. So it's...
OK, I don't mind no chat. It's just that someone just told me that she was going to chat.
Starts on lead guitar, next number, 4 bars and 8 bars sax.
I live off you! 1, 2, 3, 4!
And you're going to the guitar, Ron. See the sax, 3. How'd you come 2? Oh, all right, how'd you come 3? See her 2, thank you. Use you as a cutaway, Ron. Once you've used one, I'll get him out. It's the other hand, yeah, it's the other hand. How'd you come now, Ron? Actually, it's not a bad fall, is it? Using you for that 3. Oh, well, let's get 3 out now. Well, he can go across to it. Take 1. Off you go to the sax, 1. 3 to the desk.
Is that it?
And back to the desk on 3.
Oh, so we're going to do a dress rehearsal?
So, Mike, if Polly and
Okay,
X-ray
then,
Spex
thank you.
can liaise with makeup as to
I couldn't remember what O Bondage Up Yours came out on originally.
Virgin.
It was Virgin?
Yeah.
Was it? I knew it wasn't EMI.
Yeah, it was Virgin.
But it was...
This is an example of the new EMI image.
Are you the man responsible?
Yes.
You're going to say that anyway, I suppose.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
Move her quickly, 28 seconds. Close up on 3.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Cue up.
Now the relaxation sequence. Relax, relax. The whole of my body relax.
This man says he survives the outer chaos because he can create his own inner calm. Whether this teaching is accepted...
If you just are yourself most of the time, and you just act out this other character just another part of the time, then it's okay, I suppose. Well, not forever, but... Because there's just things that you want to do on your own, you know, which you never get time to do because you get totally absorbed by all the performance and everything that goes with it. So you neglect a lot of things that you'd probably do otherwise.
Here are the songs of some of the birds of London parks and gardens. We start with a wood pigeon and robin.
I still wouldn't mind furthering my education properly and finishing it off when I'm a bit older. And science interests me quite a lot, more than science and biology. Basically because of the future possibilities of those areas. I'm a cliche in the sense that I've got 2 feet, 2 hands, 10 fingers, 2 eyes, hair, brain. Whether that counts or not in cliches, I'm not sure. But and a body and 2 legs, so yeah, I'm a cliche. I drove my polypropylene car on wheels of sponge, then pulled into a wimpy bar to have a rubber bun. I clambered over mounds and mounds of polystyrene foam, then fell into a swimming pool filled with fairy snow and watched the world turn day glow. It's just like a fantasy, it's like a daydream. It was like I was clambering over the mounds and mounds of polystyrene.
A nice table there, mate. Got some nice features on it.
Everything's real, even if it's unreal, it's still real because it exists. And you can see it and you can touch it, and it can also be a figment of your imagination. It's like somebody said, "Are you polystyrene?" And I said, "No, I'm real, a person."
What kind of things do you think of when you talk about day glow and polystyrene? I mean, they mean more to me than, say, just somebody saying plastic. What kind of images do they bring to your mind? What are you thinking of?
Well, it's difficult to explain, really. I mean, it's plastic, but sort of products, disposable things, throwaway things. Day glow is just, bright colours. A lot of people think it's like drug influence, but it's not really. It's just about plastics, a fantasy world just around plastics.
Sometimes they sound sad to me, and this may just be my ears.
Every time you play, people go mad and jump all over the stage and things get wrecked, and it's exciting, but it's like a neurosis, really. It's bound to have sort of some side effect on you. You just blank out, you just cut off. You just don't want to have to be this thing that they've come to see and say, no, I can't do it anymore. It's a novelty, people coming backstage all the time, and yeah, it's quite flattering. But then after a while you think, no, you just don't want to sort of see any new people. If they want to see me, they should see me on stage because they're fans. They're not really friends yet, but it's not really good for you because you just start to adopt more and more this stage personality for them. That's what they're expecting, so you just act it out.
Somebody said to me that your teeth braces, somebody said it was just a device,
No.
a stage prop.
It can't come off.
Can't it?
No, not yet, anyway.
Is it screwed in?
No, it's cemented on.
Yeah. What sort of questions do you ask yourself all the time?
None anymore.
There's no infighting going on then?
No.
It's all over. I was going to say, what did you think of the crowd last night? Were you surprised?
I thought it was good.
Were you frightened?
No.
Do you rely on Falcon for sort of like psychological protection?
No.
He's not like a buffer zone between you and all the bad vibes?
No.
Do you live in a basement flat in his house?
Why?
I was just asking.
Oh.
I'm not trying to imply that you have an affair or anything like that,
No, I'm not saying that you are, but I just wondered if what the
significance of it was.
Yeah.
No, well, I think, well, sort of like, well, there he can look after you, sort of like a patriarch, Do you know what I mean?
Well, no, not really.
Want to go inside because it's really raining very heavily.
Yeah.
Very heavily. Should I take this?
Are these really for me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to My Records. My name's Jeff Webb. Would you like to come and sign our VIP book?
Plastics play an essential role both in reproducing sound and vision and in recording it.
Hello,
Hello, this is Radio EMI, and today visiting the factory will be X-Ray Spex featuring Poly Styrene. And incidentally, in the charts this week at number 22 is their latest single, Gem-Free Adolescence.
Hello. This is Poly Styrene from X-Ray Spex. Come to see what you're doing.
Are your teeth genuine? Pardon? Are your teeth genuine? Yeah. No, I was saying on telly, you look as if you've got steel teeth. Very nice.
It's my great pleasure this morning to introduce you to the lead singer of that group, Poly Styrene. Good morning, Polly.
Hello.
I'd like to start off by asking you, Poly Styrene's a rather somewhat unusual name. How did it come about?
Well, I found that name by looking through Yellow Pages, and it's a plastic, so I just chose that name.
Different, isn't it?
Well, it's a real name.
You're going to tell me, are you? So you're the sole songwriter?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
With the release of your first album, how do you see your music developing in the next 2 to 3 years?
Oh, I can't really put into words how I see the music developing. Maybe it'll turn into the sound of a Hoover. Sort of depends what you sort of class as shutting yourself off. I mean, to demand a certain amount of privacy, I think is definitely something I'll always do. But, you know, I mean, I've never been the type of person to have lots of people around me in any case. When you're sort of working, that's something else. But when you're sort of by yourself, don't like it, I'm quiet. I mean, I'm not the only one that's quiet, the others are quiet too. I mean, Jack hates crowds. Paul likes to be by himself, he likes to live in St Albans and he's quiet and he wouldn't live anywhere else.